Experts are questioning why the state's highest criminal court is keeping Robert Roberson on death row after granting a new trial to another man also convicted of shaking his child to death.
Yeah, Roberson was scheduled to be executed last Thursday, but the Texas Supreme Court halted his execution after a last-minute subpoena for him to testify before a House committee. Orko Manna joining us with a closer look at the other case and what it means for Roberson's future. Orko.
Yeah, but legal experts say that it all comes down to the similarities between Roberson's case and another shaken baby syndrome case here in Texas. Both happened just over 20 years ago, and the convictions relied heavily on what many now consider to be outdated science. Some say Roberson now deserves a new and fair trial.
But if we get this case wrong and he's executed, there are no do-overs. And so this case could not be more important.
Tonight, new questions surrounding the fate of Robert Roberson and the science used to convict him for killing his 2-year-old daughter.
I think there's a lot of concern surrounding shaken baby syndrome.
KHOU 11 legal analyst Carmen Rowe points to a different case involving an inmate named Andrew Roark, also convicted of shaking a baby to death. Rowe says Roark's case and Roberson's case are very similar, but points out just this month, the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals granted Roark a new trial, saying that shaken baby syndrome was a debunked science and that other causes of death could lead a jury to conclude no crime was committed. In legal filings, the court said the original trial experts, quote, would be confronted with 20 years of reputable scientific evidence that contradicts their trial testimony.
The Court of Criminal Appeals just cannot reconcile Roark's decision saying that shaken baby syndrome is debunked science and Roberson's decision, which denied a new trial based on the same debunked science.
What do you make of the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals making this decision in the Roark case just days before Roberson was set to be executed?
And I think that there are a number of people, including myself, across the state of Texas that are incredibly troubled by the Court of Criminal Appeals' decision to deny relief, deny any additional hearings or briefing on Mr. Roberson's case.
Rowe also says the House committee hearing on Roberson's case is a result of the Roark decision. While Roberson did not appear for that committee hearing yesterday, the focus for lawmakers was checking if the courts are correctly implementing Texas's 2013 junk science law.
This is wrong. He needs a new trial and we need to push pause.
Republican State Representative Lacey Hall of Houston says it's unclear why the Criminal Court of Appeals is applying the law to one case but not the other.
The statute is clear as to what needs to be done here and how it needs to be followed. The court's just choosing not to do it. We don't want innocent people in prison, and we certainly do not want innocent people executed in Texas.
Our expert says the House committee can't do much except put pressure on the Court of Criminal Appeals to grant Roberson a new trial. I reached out to the Court of Criminal Appeals to ask if there was any movement on Roberson's case and why their decisions are different in the Roberson and Roark cases. I've yet to hear back. Back to you.
Orko, thank you.